We're Ben and Brandy. You usually see us camping and off-roading around the country, but today we're going on a different type of adventure. We're driving our Tesla on its longest journey yet from Missouri to Orlando to take our family to Universal. It was pretty much a walk in the park.
Look at that building. It's all surrounded by these trees. We got lucky, man. It literally went right around us. It's right here. And it's like it went right around our. We just got that little bad spot for a minute.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We just came into Arkansas, and we've pretty much on we're on 412 now, but we've seen probably 2, maybe 3 spots where tornadoes literally crossed the path last night that we would have drove through. Okay, so we're coming into our first battery stop or our charge stop, and I kind of wanted to cover something real quick. So if you look at the screen here, it shows preconditioning battery for fast charging. So basically what that means is when you're shooting all this voltage into a battery, you want that battery warmed up. And if you've ever charged like a DeWalt drill or a Makita and you get a smart charger, you know that it makes a ton of noise and your battery starts getting warm. And that's what it's doing right now. And then when you go to a supercharger, you plug right in and it can shoot straight voltage right in your battery. So it looks like about every 3 hours or so, we'll be stopping to charge, probably more or less. The way that the Tesla chargers are set up is it doesn't just always boost you straight to full. It's pre-thought out your plan and your route, and it charges you just enough to get to the next charge station that you require. So
Our first charge of the day was uneventful, but the rest of our day was not.
Bad weather again. All right, so we're driving right into this really bad storm cell. So it's taking us to our next charging station, which is here in Tennessee. Anyway, we're driving right into this storm that's produced all these tornadoes, but hopefully if we can get a quick charge and get right through it and charge at our next station, and it'll catch back up to us. So I guess that's a disadvantage to have to charge so often. It's like, if you're trying to outrun a storm, you can only outrun it by parking at the next charging station to charge. So being able to have this autopilot on, even though you're here and you're monitoring and you're in the same position, it takes a whole toll off of your mind and mentalness, just not having to stress with driving and merging around traffic and paying attention to all that. Literally just getting behind the mindset of paying attention to the vehicle not screwing up is almost like being the passenger and somebody else is driving, and it really does take that mental toll of driving off of you. So you can travel a lot further. It almost feels like I'm in the passenger seat and I'm kind of just making sure Brandon didn't get in an accident, but it's the car. Sometimes I want to help it, but it doesn't need help. So I'll show you kind of what you do, literally. Just come out here. Never had that trouble before, must be because it's wet. That's it. And you can see right there, it shows 15 minutes till we're ready to roll again. So now we wait. And if we hadn't just eaten, we would eat lunch here at, whatever's close. But hit this button right here and boom, we're in theater mode and we can watch movies or whatever we want in nice comfortable seating, and they can play whatever they want on that TV, but
Or they can
they just
sleep.
play on their phones and sleep. Tornado warning. I mean, the one's on the ground somewhere around here. To make it another 2 miles down the road though. I might try to make it so we can plug in and wait wherever that's at. Yikes. Okay. Got your seatbelts on? It's crazy how when you get in these storms, you can't see shit. Wow, good thing that worked fast. You know what really sucks? When you're charging, you can't drive, so tornado came. I'd have to get out, try to unplug that, and drive off. What sucks is no matter what we do, we just keep hitting this. It's like we're just increasing our odds to be stuck in a tornado.
So next came the most stressful part of our trip. We took a detour from our Tesla planned route to get coffee, and when we arrived, the Starbucks was closed, so pointless, and the car said we would arrive at our next charger with 2% battery. So we started looking for an off-brand charger, something to bump us up to get us slightly higher margin of error, and that did not go well.
It's raining on us. That's icing on the cake. Don't go outside and Tesla superchargers. All these other fucking charger companies are throwing their shitty ass thing up and naming it Power Plug or Blink Plug or some stupid bullshit.
After wasting time on those terrible chargers, we were now set to arrive at our destination with negative 1%. So we rerouted to a charger that was not on our route. We're able to charge up, and now on to our next challenge of finding a hotel room for the night.
Okay, so we just charged to 89%. Apparently this is some kind of historical weather that we are in, I was just told. And I've talked to 2 different hotels that have said use extreme caution when you're out traveling because they're locking everything down. We just called a hotel. They have 1 room left. It's in the janitor's closet downstairs. All right, it's been an absolutely brutal day. Left at 6 o'clock this morning. It's 9:30. We're in Florida, and as you can see from the video, we've had a lot of issues. But we're almost to our hotel room, and then we'll drive the remaining 5 hours in the morning. 16 hours just sitting here getting bed sores on my ass. Oh, here's my car. Look at that. It's like perfectly aligned. We need to find a place to eat. Pick something out of The Simpsons. Can I get a medium oat milk and brown sugar shaken espresso? You can see how a Tesla Autopilot might be useful. I can sit here and enjoy my meal. All right, we just went through Jacksonville, and then we'll take the coast from St. Augustine down towards Cape Canaveral. Originally, we were trying to hit a rocket launch, but with all these storms and everything, they've scrubbed the launch for Sunday. And since these are like such bad storms, all the hotels are booked up. So what does that mean? We had to get a little creative with our stay tonight. And you guys know how that goes. If things are going bad for us, they're going good for a video. Tonight we will be staying on a little houseboat.
The reviews have been kind of mixed. Some people saying it is awesome, some people saying it's not great, so we're gonna take the chance. It should be really fun.
And we're supposed to have high winds, tornadoes, thunderstorms, and whatever Florida has to offer that's not quite a hurricane, hopefully. So, let's see how that goes. Could be interesting. Wow. What would a Costco get on that?
That's a nice little door.
You have all the weight on one side.
Well, someone get on the other side then. Sweet. I want to see the downstairs. You guys want to come with me?
Yes.
It smells a little
Bad?
pissy.
Smells a little
Terrible.
funky.
Like some old bar had some piss their pants in here.
Everyone's excited.
This whole bar wrap piss. Just think about this thing being out on the water though, back in the old day.
Yeah.
I like the old boats leaning that way, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's just sinking.
Oh wow, that's
Found
a
the
nice
kitchen.
bed back there.
They set up Lysol wipes for us.
Yeah, that was nice.
Bed.
Oh, apparently, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
gets to sleep back here?
Us, I guess.
We'll see. I don't
No
know. It
way.
says captain
Hey, here's the
quarters
other
are down.
bed down here.
Oh wow, okay. Oh my gosh. Well, that sucks. For
There's
whoever
your
has-
guys' bed.
Oh,
Where-
then you guys get the even smaller one.
Yeah, you can have.
What?
I'm gonna sleep under the
It's so
stairs.
small. I don't know if I can sleep under there.
This
Ah, it's even worse. Let us out.
It's not even that bad.
It's horrible.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's too scary.
I already called it.
Windows are right out to the water.
What's this random hat?
Yeah, I know.
Decorative.
Lights don't work. Lamps and shit. I like how whoever cleaned up with these rags, they just threw the rags down. The fucking rags laying there on the side.
I didn't even fully got to see that one.
The whole boat leans one way. Oh, that's the bathroom.
Is a non-functional one. Bit of a rough night.
This thing's all greasy. I feel like everything I touch, I need to wash. Screw this place to get drunk and fall asleep.
Oh yeah. Duh.
They could, doctor it up a little bit and make it nice. They don't.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Can we go up there? Oh, I'm scared to slip.
Front spot up there with a piece of pork.
Well,
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's like it's taking on water. Somebody said it looked like the bed had been slept in when they got here. Bum crawled out of it. There's probably bums sleeping in here when nobody's here.
yeah, they don't lock the door.
Surrender.
Yeah, you're wrong. Why
What?
are you mixing it
You know
up
how,
every
like,
time?
Never mind.
Rock and roll round.
Interesting.
All right, so we just checked into our boat. Let's just say we're gonna go to Walmart and buy our own blankies. Kind of looks like an old piss boat that it's like, well, when it's not being rented out by Airbnb, anybody needs to pass out and piss their pants from the bar, head on over to the Friendship Barge. And it's a cool old boat, but their cleaning fee consists of buying a thing of Lysol, and the last person to Lysol wipe, and they just threw the old dirty wipes down on the counter. More than likely, it's probably that bum Lysol wiping his ass. The wipes were around, they were laying next to the bed. The shower house consists of walking through a bar, through the public restroom area, and there's a one-door shower in there that I guess anybody can use. So if you're willing to walk the line of staph infection and hepatitis C, head on over to the Friendship Boat. It's going to be an experience though, and we're going to accept it as an experience. If the f***ing light ever turns green,
Oh my god.
we might get to do something else here.
30-minute vlog at this
Holy
one stoplight.
What is going on? Nobody's even driving, bro.
Everybody stopped. It's red for everybody.
A fucking snail crossing the crosswalk. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go.
No, why did you do
It's
that?
green. There we go. It's green, man. I'm not gonna sit there and wait. Nobody had a green light. Nobody. The light shut. Only.
No, we don't.
Well, how do they know if you paid? No, probably.
Let's just
More
go in.
hoops to jump through. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's water. Yes.
Made it.
Finally. Oh my gosh, I miss sand. It's so good. Yes.
That's what I was doing.
They're gonna walk the dog.
That was his first priority.
We're buying some bedding because I feel like we should get a $50 refund now because it feels like Waterworld boats.
That's good. This is my pillow, Mr. Chicken.
Just following their food around. You just can't quit eating. Get them chompers after it. This place is delicious, people. We'll put a link in our video because it's so good. Going out for a little late night ice cream snack. Tesla's over there on a charger. This place is a dump.
I hate it.
Did you turn that light out?
No.
Need to film.
This is a trash.
Mr. Chicken.
This work?
No, none of them work.
That's why they put that rope
I
light.
even tried the lamp. The lamp doesn't even work.
You get a string of rope lights. That's it. I'm kind of surprised. Like, it's a cool idea, but it's too much for what they're doing. They're real lazy with it.
We're gonna have to get
Like
bare
sword
bed
in the
stuff.
stone.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
It's okay, Mr. Chicken.
Oh.
Get out of the way, Beavis.
Maybe I'm in the right place. This could be the perfect spot. This boat's really leaning. This bed's broken.
Yeah, I got him.
This bed has no money.
Thanks.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
No, I have it.
It's like mustard crust.
That's
What is that?
What?
Sticky glue.
That looks pretty solid.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, this looks good, doesn't it?
Mom, I think you should sleep on this side. Dad should sleep on that side.
This thing's massive.
Yeah.
This place is a shithole.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have rope lights.
I like how the
Big
rope lights
screen.
are set up too. They're really fancy.
It took a lot of time on that. I like the way they zip tie it to the speaker.
Even triangle beds need to wear sheets.
I don't think they gave us a fitted one. I'd want to also.
I'll take all the stuff off the bed.
I know where to go. So we're just leaving that place. I mean, look, we tried. The place stinks. It smells like mold and mildew. Well, then I crawled down in the kid's bed to try to put the sheet on for him. And it's like pure mold smell and mildew down there. I'm like, we're not doing this. We're out of here. There's water fucking leaking places. Bilge pumps running nonstop, so it's taking on water somewhere. Just not doing it. This is why we don't do shit like this. This stupid ass city corporatized bullshit. Shuttle you in, rip you off, and shuttle you out. You recording me?
Yeah. You look relaxed.
We made it to the Marriott Residence Inn. This hotel has never felt so nice. I'm not even trying to be like uppity or we tried. Like, we saw the place, it looked a little fishy. We're like, okay, we gotta give it a shot. Like, all right, let's just get out of here. We're just gonna sleep here for one night. We'll just crash. And the kids need help putting their sheet on their bed, so I crawled down the steps to help them. It's like damp and wet and smells like mold and mildew. I'm like, I'm done. We're out of here. Like, you can't even take care of water that's leaking in somewhere. That's it. Come outside on the porch. The bilge pump's just running like more often than it should. So it's taking on water. It's just like one thing after the other. I'm like, no, we're out. Get out to the car. Brandy's found this place, $190 a night. Which may have some plumbing issues. Still kind of steep. Usually we pay like $160 a night for a room like this, but at this point, like, let's do it. But now we're at $300 in on the first night just because of supply and demand. They knew they could rip us off. $150 or something on the Airbnb. It was a pile of shit. We just thought, well, it'd be cool for a video. We were wrong. Well, technically here we are. And then you add this on top of it. God, this is why we don't do shit like this. If we were just like in the woods somewhere, there's all we expect to pay for is gas and groceries, and we don't have any surprises with this bullshit ass corporatized nonsense. I wish our alligator video was better. It's clear.
It's like a cryptic mystery. It's like those alien encounters.
It kind of looked like an octopus laying out there.
That's what I said.
Oh, I wanted to check the
Steven
front of the
Smoking.
car.
wrecked up.
Oh, it's an owl. It's
Oh my god.
that must have been about 60 miles we drove. He's been hanging there. That's no damage.
I can't believe it rode all the way here.
All right, so today we're headed to Universal, but we stopped for a quick charge. There's a Starbucks right next door, which seems pretty convenient. We got the refund on the Airbnb. Brandy's excited about that, apparently. Go in here and get our coffee, and then we'll touch base. A venti oat milk and brown sugar shaken espresso. There's our shuttle.
That's our dockside.
That's not mine. This place looks cool. What the hell's this car dead?
We checked into our hotel and spent the next 3 days at Universal.
Dang, this is so cool. Cold Stone. They have Cold Stone. What do you think about the Cold Stone?
Feels better about the Starbucks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
We went to Jurassic Park and rode the Velocicoaster.
Oh my gosh, it goes right next to the water. That'll be cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Dang. This is gonna be so fun.
It's not gonna be a soaking wet ride.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We didn't get that way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's more than I ever could have hoped for. My camera.
Let me get this straight. It's a stuffed animal for $60.
Yes, you got it straight.
Yes.
It's head so realistically. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter was really crowded because we went during spring break, and apparently everybody loved Harry Potter the most for the whole park.
Oh my God, we gotta watch that again.
But it was still so amazing to see.
Professor Snape.
You are not Professor Snape. It's the wrong color. You're blue.
I'm Professor Blue.
We explored the shops in Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade.
This is awesome.
It's part of the experience to be in the dark. Look.
We had breakfast at the Three Broomsticks and the Leaky Cauldron, which was part of the package that we bought.
Not bad.
$20 worth.
This is $100 breakfast.
The rides were really cool because they took you on a journey through different parts of the Wizarding World. We loved the Escape from Gringotts
I was about to show you climbs the vault.
and Hagrid's Magical Creatures ride.
They do. I wasn't planning to show them to you today, though.
The lines were really long for those. The line for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey was amazing.
Our guests must think us most ungracious hosts.
Good. And maybe they'll leave. Perhaps one of our younger guests will wait for an hour one morning.
But the ride was pretty nauseating.
Ah, that's good. I had my eyes closed after the first little flying scene. You missed all the good stuff right now. Wide open when I could feel we weren't at the scene. I'm sweating from it. It almost passed out. Puke.
We also rode the Hogwarts Express. This is a really cool concept because the ride connects Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade, but the ride itself was pretty underwhelming. If the line is short, I'd say go for it because it is an experience walking through the train station and seeing the train.
Platform 9 and 3/4. They went straight through the wall. There it is. Oh, more line.
But we waited a painfully long time and were not thrilled about the ride itself.
Is that fake coal?
If the line's long, just walk around to the other park. Our vacation package also included a wizard photo shoot, so enjoy this ridiculous video. Yes, it's cheesy, and yes, we had a great time making it. We spent most of our time in the Harry Potter and Jurassic Park areas, but this place is huge and it had so many different experiences.
When you like go up and then go down, that part's probably what's scary.
Like Men in Black, The Mummy, Fast and the Furious,
This music's bad. Not very good.
every world felt like stepping into a movie.
Now we're going on Stone Island.
Don't make a sound. Don't even breathe.
This was definitely a trip that created so many memories for our family. Driving home
Tell them why.
because our vacation is over.
It's not over till we're home.
It's not over yet, but it's almost over. In 10 more hours, it's over.
What else?
We had fun.
Who?
Our whole family.
Clara, tell a story.
About what?
Whatever you want. What's the highlight of your trip? There's a Blackhawk right here. Get it. That has something to do with all these Blackhawks we're seeing.
Aviation College. Alabama
you go.
Aviation College. There we
All right,
go.
let's go round table here and everybody can tell us their favorite part. Starting with Clara. Hurry up now.
Hagrid's roller coaster at night. The
We
last
didn't
one.
ride the Grinch.
Hagrid's roller coaster at night. Can you hear?
No,
Okay, why did you like that?
Because it was cool.
that was cool.
What was the worst part?
The lines.
Which line?
For Hagrid's roller coaster.
All right, Con, how about you? Worst and best. Best first.
What was the worst? Probably the lines.
The lines sucked.
There's a whole other floor. Oh my god. It's over.
What was the best thing?
Hagrid's at the daytime.
Whoa. You guys are cool. You both liked Hagrid. All right, babe, your turn.
The worst thing was
Best first.
the best thing was going to all the Harry Potter town. I really like just seeing all the buildings and seeing everything in real life, like going into the Leaky Cauldron, the Three Broomsticks, and just seeing how they set everything up. Even standing in lines was really fun just because you're walking through Dumbledore's office. Like, it wasn't all really fun, but it was really cool because you got to see things that were in the movies and in the books and stuff.
Yeah, there's
That was my favorite part.
definitely rides where I enjoyed the line better than the ride. Well, I guess ultimately it was that castle. And that line was cool
So
and the
fun.
ride was trash. But it makes it worth it just to walk through the line 'cause it's like going through a museum or something, a
Yeah.
Harry Potter museum.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
anyway,
really cool.
continue. I don't want to hijack your
No,
thought.
that's mostly it. I just really liked seeing the places. 'Cause
Dislike.
what I disliked was staying on that boat. It was terrible.
Boat?
Going to that Airbnb that was moldy and nasty.
We didn't even stay
We didn't
there.
even stay there, but it was a terrible
that-
experience because it was so late and
That pissed me off.
we had to figure out what to do in the middle of the night and it was just
But I
terrible.
will give a shout out to Airbnb because they literally responded to us at like 11 o'clock at night, and we sent them a few pictures and kind of what we thought. And literally, like, when we woke up in the morning, there was a credit for the amount that we paid for the Airbnb. So that's pretty cool. And honestly, like, this kind of takes me back to the castle Airbnb thing we did. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. We'll pin it in this video. But I think I want to do some Airbnb videos because there's so many cool Airbnbs out there.
And also probably some more that are terrible.
There's another military helicopter.
They got it flying everywhere. Well, that's cool.
I'd say best for me is just that feeling of knowing every day is planned to be fun.
It's a fun thing.
Like every day, you know, when you're going to bed, you're not getting up, you're not going to grind, you're not going to do work, you're not going to... The best thing was the feeling of just knowing I'm getting up and having fun with my family tomorrow and tonight and today. It's like I went to bed peacefully every night. No chaos. Pissy beds, none of that even matter. For all you freaks out there that are all freaked out about butterbeer, let me tell you something. It's just cream soda. It's cream soda with butterscotch whipped cream on it. That's all it is.
Make it yourself for $2.
Save your $12. Now you can buy a whole case of fucking cream soda for like $6. You can make it yourself for like 40 cents. They sell that for like $8.99 a freaking glass. And yeah, you may have seen us watching it or drinking it in the video, but that's because our package that we had, we bought a Harry Potter Wizards package, and it included our breakfast and some butterbeer and stuff like that. So worst, probably it's gonna be a tie. Honestly, last night was pretty bad. Like whenever you've been laying in your bed and you get up in the middle of the night to grab a snack and you notice there's blood stains all over inside your covers that you were just laying in. And we'd come in the dark and just got in bed because we were tired, and then I noticed that. Or Brandy actually noticed it. She texted me a picture.
The worst part is, like, there was blood on every layer of the bed. So it was like, it hadn't never been cleaned. They just remade it maybe because there was blood on the bottom sheet, the middle sheet, and the blanket. Yep. Like, it would just been sitting there.
It was like the covers were pulled back, somebody splashed blood on everything, and then they just folded them back forward, and then we crawled in it. But it wasn't like any big blood stains. It was like a slight splatter. But then this morning, I'm sitting on the couch looking towards the bedroom, and I noticed like a puddle of blood by the door. So here's my feelings on the Tesla, since that's going to kind of be the premise of this video. These cars are absolutely amazing. The way they drive, the way they handle, the technology that's in them, far superior than anything that I've ever driven or rode in entirely. No questions about it. I mean, it's just that simple. Now, my issue that's always been, has been the infrastructure of charging stations, how they charge, and those types of things. Would I take this on a cross-country trip?
Again?
I would probably do it again, but I probably wouldn't get in the habit of making this my normal car, my go-to for those trips. Like, we may do another one of these trips just because it is cheaper, but if you're on a time constraint, it's really tough to try to do because your stops may be an hour-long stop every 300 miles, and that's just not plausible if you're on a time frame. We haven't had any trouble really yet not having charging stations along our route. Now, that's not to say you get way out west or you get out in Texas or something like that, you might have more issues because we've been in pretty packed areas. Above all, this car is absolutely amazing. If you can afford one, and they're not crazy expensive anymore, guys, because trust me, if they were, we wouldn't have one. Favorite thing about the Tesla is what I'm doing right now. This autopilot, I don't even know. So autopilot and self-summon are both really close. Summon is really fun. Like you're walking out of Walmart, you hit summon your car, the car comes to you and picks you up at the front of the store. Nobody's driving it. People go ape shit every time. It's so fun. The self-drive is definitely the most useful. Like, we've driven this whole trip, and I don't feel like I've really had to drive that much. Least favorite thing is probably the fact that when you're not having your eyes right on the road and you're in autopilot, like, you look away for a second. Watch this. I'll look down here, like I'm jacking with the screen. boom, it's already saying, pay attention to the road. And then it starts beeping. Then it wants you to jerk on the wheel. It does all that way too fast. Like, you literally can't even look down at your HVAC controls and turn the air conditioner on without it telling you to hit the wheel or do this. It's like, calm the down and let me drive. See, it's doing it again because I'm sporadic right now. But anyway, that's the Tesla. This is a Model 3 Performance, by the way, so 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds or something, 2.9 seconds, what is it called? 250 kilowatt charge. That's insane. This is probably the fastest one we've parked at yet. I could just tell whenever I grab this thing, the wire is really big. It's got a big wire. I'm going in, I'm gonna walk.
Me too. Wow, the shells are way bigger here because there's not so many people probably.